Hi, my name is Phukin. In this video, I will be presenting my Lab 1 assignment. The topic is about introducing the MCU ESP32 board with a basic example of the Blink code and how to make the ESP32 board connect to the Wi-Fi and learn about NTP, and I will show you how to use it with an Arduino IDE. For the assignment, the component that I will use are an Arduino IDE versions 2.3.4 and Kit-Brite versions 1.6, and then no need to install the library for this lab assignment. Let's start with the first part. The first part is basic bring up. That means this task want me to make the LED blink. So this was a code. As you can see, I divide the LED pin into pin 2, and in setup functions, I use the serial.begin functions and set baud rate at the 115200 and set LED pin mode to be an output. Then in loop, use the digital write and set it into high and delay it about 100 milliseconds and do the low with the same one. But you can see that when I decide to upload it, it's showing the error that I can't connect to the port. So I tried to fix it by unplugging the USB port and reconnect it, but it still didn't work. Then I read the error log and I found that it occurred because of my previous comment code. So when I decided to delete it, fortunately, it can upload properly. The next part, the task is to connect the board with the Wi-Fi with SSID and passwords, and then print the local IP address. And for the code, I use the same code but modify some of it for this part. From this code that I copied from the lab document, I changed the SSID and the password to be mine and use while loop for the checking Wi-Fi connected. And if it works, it will print the IP address by using the Wi-Fi.local IP functions. And if you notice, you can see some missing characters appears on my monitor. It occurs because I didn't configure my device to use the same baud rate as I set, then I had to change it. And for the final part, the task is get time from NTP. But first of all, what is NTP? NTP is from a network time protocol. It's a network time protocol that's used to synchronize the clocks of the computers and devices over the network to get an actual time by standardized time. And how I gonna use it? I will use to set my NTP server and set my GMT offset to Thailand time zone and set this IT to at 0 because Thailand don't have any daylight saving time. So I use the get local time functions to list value from the RTC in board and then use config time functions to set the NTP server. And then time zone 2. And if you synchronize to the NTP server, and for the last thing is to use the functions print local time that I make to print the local calling time. And this is my final result. For this lab, in my opinion, if I want this code to be more perfect, I will use some pseudo multitasking like the millis functions or timer functions to make LED and print functions can doing it in the same time. But it's actually not at the same time.